Hello everybody, Yaya Papaya back at it again with another summary for you, this time year 4. In the perspective of rooms sold and occupancy, Q1 was slow for us with 61% occupancy and 4,450 rooms sold, with a room revenue of 750,000. From quarter 2, we had 5,326 rooms sold, with an occupancy of 71%. Luckily, we were able to bring up additional profits during quarter 3. In Q3, we sold 5,995 rooms, with occupancy near 80%. Our Q4 was a period during the low season in which there was a low number of guests compared to the rest of the year. This paired with low occupancy led to our second worst quarter of year 4. During this period, we took a revenue maximization strategy, which let our ADR, RevPAR, and room revenue increase from previous levels. But we reduced our rates during the high season in Q2 and Q3, which led to higher occupancy. For the market index, year 4 was the worst period, and the first quarter was when our occupancy, ADR, and RevPAR were below baseline of the index. This is justified by us raising our rates to improve our financials. Our best period was quarter 3, in which we lowered rates and substantially increased our occupancy, allowing us to pass over our competitors. Moving on to our revenue mix. As a constant, we think the best and most influential channels for attaining customers is online travel agents or OTAs and direct bookings. We continue to invest the most in opaque booking, hoping to skim off of our competitors, but this is proving not to work, potentially because of their even lower opaque rates. Until the end of year 3, we had number 1 room market share, with a position of 17.5%. Year 4 was not kind to us in terms of market momentum, and we lost a lot of wind in our sales to the competition. We aimed to redistribute our marketing money to capture the segments we wanted to, but in the end, even with the most money input, we resulted in lost market momentum. In quarter 1 and 2, we were under 16% market share, but during Q3 we went back above 17%, but then abruptly fell back during quarter 4. This can indicate that others have changed their marketing strategy, or that our competitors have strong market control over each market segment. In F&B terms, food and beverage costs during quarter 1 to quarter 4 stayed the same, but we saw an increase in total F&B revenue during this period. This can be explained by an occupancy increase, which led to revenue increase, followed by a decrease in Q4 following lower occupancy. In quarter 3, we had lower than predicted F&B revenue, but this was offset by high additional revenue. Moving on to our financial situation, our GOP is in a dire situation. We didn't manage to meet the owner's target because even in the high season, we only attained 34% GOP. While our overall GOP is low, it went up in this period because we reduced investment and increased how much we were saving. Our ROE has constantly been in the danger zone, and we need to work diligently during year 5 to increase it so that we can offer substantial enough returns to our investors. Guest satisfaction improved from Q1 to Q4. Public and room refurbishment could be correlated to this increase, along with staying constant in other aspects. Our point for improvement is our facilities, which require expansion. During this period, we conducted contract cleaning of rooms, F&B, and other areas between quarter 1 and quarter 3. The main point we focused on was our continued improvement and investment into a jazz bar for our guests' enjoyment. In terms of associate engagement, our levels are globally healthy, but require improvements in staffing level and pay. After entering changes during quarter 2, our staffing level became correct, and competence carried 100% for the entire year. The decrease in pay was done to maximize GOP in the short term, through reduction of departmental expenses. Speaking for the future, we plan to continue our search for 35% GOP. To do this, we need to cut the number of employees and their pay, while remaining above understaffed levels. We have reduced costs across the board in an attempt to rescue our financial situation. If all goes well, we should reach our target by the end of the calendar year.